Good morning. Hope everyone is doing well today. Good morning, madman. Still awake. Yeah, it's Friday. So for a lot of you, that means it's the last day of the week. I know not everybody has weekends off, but it's still a good evening for you. Hope you've had a good week and you've got a nice weekend to look forward to. Anyway, so we're going to be playing Satisfactory, as you can tell by the music. I think, so last time we played on last Friday, we got our nuclear up and running, and we were working on the tier that we need to do to get the waste done. So let's switch to game cam. Thank you. New game. Sitting on my phone. And also, we hadn't quite finished Fixmas even. So we've still got that running. I believe that's still running until sometime next week, at least. So yeah, we can see that the gifts are still going, so we should be able to just leave this running for a bit. Let's check how long before we need to check on this again. So we need 500. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we've not got many left. So if we check on this in about an hour, hopefully we should be done with Christmas. And we'll finally get the star on our tree. So what we were working on mostly last week was over here. So we got cooling systems working. That is now full. And we were working on getting everything that we needed for turbo motors. So they are somewhere in here. Turbo motors, lovely. So we've got the cooling systems and the rubber going in. We need to get radio control units and motors. So I know radio control units are being made over there. Yeah, so we have radio control units being made up here. I really should have thought about labeling everything before when we were doing stuff, because I can't remember if and where we were making motors. This is plate. That's modular frames. Good morning, Cardi. smart plating. You're here early. Screws. There's all just screws in here. Quite possibly. Five-day weekend starting yesterday. Lovely. Still screws. Yeah, this is still screws. You got anything fun planned that you want to share? Or you just got a time to chill? I will disappear for a few hours to head to the laundromat before my part of the world turns Arctic. Oof. That's fair enough. Factory seems a little backed up. Perhaps fuel, some things could come in handy. Yeah, I have it backed up on purpose because I don't want everything to be running at once because we don't have enough power for that yet. So I only kind of want things to run when we need them to. Annual Doctor Who convention, although due to the weather, most likely attending virtually again. Oh, that's cool. I love going to conventions. It's all like-minded people. McCoy's guest of honor this year. Nice. That is a shame that you can't. That the weather is going against you. But yeah, like you say, better to be safe. Oh, you overdid it with diluted fuel, so you didn't need to worry about power for a while. Yeah. No, I'm quite happy for it to be backed up like this. It kind of just means that when things, when I need things, they are ready, and they will be refilled. Ah, okay. So the motors. We have motors. But that's because they are in here. Because we were going to redo this. I never got around to it. Okay. Well, looks like we need a new motor factory then. Well, what I'm just going to do... This is a spare pole. I hope. Let's clean this up a little bit. Yeah, I think I wanted to tidy this so that I could just like roof this over and that would be just done. Though, I feel like I probably wanted to get rid of this as well. We'll sort that later though. We're working on your main train line, got it half built, all on platforms before I started removing everything else from the game to do the great rebuild. Same research left as you, looks like. Yeah, I've got literally, this is the last thing in tier 8 to do. And then it's working on the space elevator parts. So I think after we finish tier 8, which I need so that we can either sink or use the plutonium that you make, we need to... I want to make sure we have everything being made so that we can just get things to add together for the parts. If that makes any sense. I'm not quite with it yet. This morning is still a little early for me. I am not a morning person, as I'm sure you will know. I don't know if I've asked before, Cardi, are you naturally a morning person, or have you just had to learn for your job? I've probably asked before, but I'm just always fascinated by morning people because I just don't understand it. Same plan for you for the rebuild. Because everything on what is needed for the space elevator. Yeah, like I want, basically I want all parts to be in my storage area. Naturally a late riser, had to train yourself for a 5 AM start for work about 5 years ago. Fair enough. Do you still get days where it's just like, you have moments in the morning where it's just like, do I really need money? Because like I had to get up at 6 AM for a little bit. I broke my car and had to get the bus into work for a 8 o'clock or 8:30 start, and that was the best way to do it. I had to leave the house by like at 6:30, 7, so the bus would actually get me there on time. And I had moments where I was just like, should I just call in sick? Like, can I really do this to myself every morning? Yeah, your plans to have the storage bin for every consumable part. Yep. It's good. It's a good way to do it, I feel. Okay. So what we could do... Where do I want to build motors? What do I need to build motors? I know I need rotors. Rotors and stators or something. Look at me remembering a recipe. Oh my god. It's slow starter, so career starts at 5. Prefer to be in at 4:30. Have some solo time to catch up on emails and work tickets. Add in morning routine and commute. Waking up at 3 AM. I hope the money's good. This is all I'm gonna say. I hope the money's good. Stay consistent with that early morning wake up time, even on the weekends. Yeah, I I I was like that when I was working. I couldn't sleep in anymore because I just got used to waking up. But now that I don't have to wake up, it's made it harder and harder to actually do it when I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna surprise you all one time and have like just torn down everything and just start again. I'll have done nothing for like a week other than play Satisfactory. Okay, so this building is basically done. I need to put an extra like cable in here just so I don't keep falling down. Anyway, let's look at, I think the glass, yes, the glass frames are in architecture. So let's just start off with a little bit of beautifying. Because I wanted to fill this in. Yeah, it's enough for you to get by and do the things you want to do. So yeah, and most days the job is, if not enjoyable, at least not hated. Yeah, that was the difference. With my old job, like I loved the people that I worked with, like most of them at least. But the people that I worked with every day by the end, I loved them. Like they were great people, but it was not enough because I hated the job. I hated the customers. They were just so arsy all the time. I just couldn't deal with it anymore. I worked there for just over 10 years. I just couldn't do it anymore. And luckily, I was in a position where my partner was just like, the job's making me miserable, quit. And here we are. Yeah, madman. Took me a lot to start fresh, but it's the best thing I ever did in Satisfactory. Yeah, starting a fresh factory is, it depends on why you've started fresh. Because like if you hate what you've built, but you keep all the tier unlocks and everything, it's not bad. But I don't know. I've only ever started fresh, and started again with everything, so I don't really know. Is it frame windows I was using to block off these? Oh, I need to go get some silica. Okie dokie. Yeah, but like I cannot overstate how lucky a position I am in. That means that I can do this. I can try out this, be happy, and still have and still be live comfortably. have such a supportive partner that they just want me to be happy. I put this here so that I'd put silica in it as well. So you've been in your specific job for 5 years now on days, working under the same title for over 10 years, working in the same company for nearly 25 under various other roles. So well experienced knowing our average customer, etc. Yeah. Yeah, like the customer, various roles, but customer facing in the same business for 10 years. And things, in my view, things just kind of got worse and worse, which was annoying because we got much better, like towards the end of me being there, we got much better, like direct supervisor, even if the actual management wasn't. But just the whole the way the company was, I couldn't get over like how I felt I couldn't grow there, but it also wasn't the kind of job I wanted either, so I kind of just got myself stuck, which was silly of me. Let's start with where rotors are. So rotors were... This is plates. I think over here with rotors? Yeah. Here is rotors. They are going out over here. And then starters were... We have them coming from the other side now. I think that's one of the things that I brought out over here, isn't it? So I could just... Oh! No! I did it! Oh. I just reset our incident by being an idiot already this morning. Good morning, Cam. I'm sorry that I said no as soon as you arrived in chat. That was not you. 20 days. And that is a reset. That was all of me. We do not blame Cam. That is completely my fault. I saw their message after. I was an idiot. I hope you are doing good, Cam. Okay, so we have the status coming over here already. Now it's all on me. Do not need to take the blame. Now let's watch Mr. Bean have fun with the train. No? Okay. Have you learned how to walk through things again? Well done, buddy. Well, at least we got a new record. New record was 20. I think the previous record was like 15 or something. So we did very well. And now we are at 0. Which is such a shame. Oh no. Okay. Oh no. I really should have like a shortcut for that on my keyboard. Okay, I actually died this time. Oh, I hope my stuff's still there. Okay, am I still... Okay, I have it where I keep the stuff I was wearing. Where's my box? Thank you. Right. I'm hoping that that's not a sign of how I'm going to be today while playing, but... At least there aren't any serious repercussions. Like, there's a game that I've played a little bit of, what's it called? Hard Space Shipbreaker? Where, like, you start out with the game where you owe the company, like, loads of money. And if you die while doing your job, like, you're breaking up ships and putting them into, like, furnaces and stuff, and, like, if you accidentally get into one of the furnaces or you, like, you blow up stuff or you get hit in the face with something and it cracks your space helmet. Various ways that you can die. It adds money to the amount that you owe the company. And I feel that's just such a clever idea to do that. Like, this is your motivation, this is your company's this is your person's motivation for actually working for this horrible company. I find that such a good, like, RP thing. Yeah, love accidentally rupturing an oxygen tank while using a cutter. Yeah, it's really fun. I think I just got distracted by other games like you do, or like I do at least. Okay. You know, I really feel like I might just move the space elevator again. I feel I want to build here. Goodbye. I don't actually need the space elevator right now. They added a load of story stuff. Well, I'm assuming that's what they added when they made it 1.0. Like, I'm not sure how much I get on with the story stuff, but I like the game in general, so yeah. I feel like I'm gonna do that with with this game. Like I'm not so bothered about the story stuff that they're going to be adding in. But I just love like all the building in the game. Yeah, I've seen bits of Firewatch. It might be fun to play. I'm assuming it's quite relatively short. I might be able to do that in a stream or two as well. And yes, you mentioned Tyranny. I think you did mention Pillars of Eternity as well. But you might have just said PoE, and there's also Path of Exile. And I've played a little bit of Pillars. Just writing these down. I am gonna need some like a new Friday game when this is done, but it's gonna still take me a while to get through Baldur's Gate. So probably a game like Pillars of Eternity or Tyranny I'll do after I finish or get as far as we want to in Baldur's Gate. But Firewatch could be fun for like just a couple of random streams. I played a little bit of Path of Exile, but yeah, it's got an extensive skill tree, and while I enjoyed it, it wasn't. I'm not sure it's my kind of game. Which is probably one stream worth. Okay. I'll have a look and see how long they suggest it is, and maybe just add an hour because streaming. Okay, right. Let's focus on what I was doing and on not dying again. You know, I actually need to reset this, I think. So we have... Never went back to collect all the endings of Firewatch. Fair enough. It's not always something that you want to do. Okay, let's see if we put a Mark II power pole in. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna end up turning off the power here, I think. Oh wait, no, you're still connected somewhere. Come on. Thanks. I think I've got a lot of redundancies. I think I need to sort out my power connections. Okay, so you're connected to there and there. So let's remove you. So I should really have I should really have priority power switches sorted out by now. I did unlock them and I just never did them. And you can't do priority power switches if everything has redundancies everywhere. It's one of the things about trains moving the power across the map for you. It's really useful, but also I just want to get this off here. Next. This back up. I don't like this anymore. It's just a random slope to nothing. So, I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build the motors here. I'll just work out how to get the rotors from either storage or wherever they are in our main base. And then I'll work out a path from up there to down here. Because I do want a path, but we actually have like architecture stuff we can use now. I wish you could clean this up. I really do. But I guess we could just build like a box to hide it, maybe. Anyway. Right. I'm gonna build the motor factory here. Need to make sure that it's on a good plane with everything else. So maybe we'll get foundation level from here. How many motors do we need in a minute? Turbo motors. So that'll make... Let's actually go look in the building, shall we? It can tell me how many it needs a minute. 7.5 a minute, so we need like 15 of each thing coming in. And an assembler does how many? 5 minutes. Okay. So we only actually need 2 assemblers to overproduce. I'll do 3. Go up 1 more level. Oh, this is more than enough space for that many. Okay, let's try and sort of center these in the 3 foundations. So there. Okay, wonderful. Actually, let's keep that extra foundation space so that we've just got a bit of extra space to walk around. And I guess I've been doing the assemblers sort of like this. I'm gonna need to move you, aren't I? What are you connected to? You're connected over there. Okay. Well, we can... This is a 3. Double wall outlet. Remove that. Another double on this side. I'm kind of making this a through building. I'm not sure if that's a good idea for what I want to try and do the power later, but we will find out, I am sure. Okay. Might as well, seeing as these are here, finish getting the power hooked up on the side. So now we need to split off. Status. Just a splitter. Oh, I need to go get some cable. Okay. Some things that you just usually have so much of that you just don't expect to ever run out of. Oh wow, and my inventory is very full of junk. So we don't need the limestone. Coal. We don't need the bows, but I don't want to keep them. Just should probably dump them in the Christmas factory. They need to be turned into alien DNA. They need to be synced. I have so much stuff in here. Okay, we don't need these. We don't need those. We've got lots of them being made. Oh wait, no, I want one. Just one button. Just keep one stack of those. Let's get rid of the extras of these. Rotors. Wiring. Need those. Safety. Yeah, I've just got lots of little things. Get rid of... Whoop. Nope, don't want to get rid of all of them. Keep doing that. Okay. Right, we should be good for a little bit on cable now. This. It actually loading something still? Okay. Conveyor splitter. this to use a regular wall. Yeah, okay. It needs to go over here, which I believe will connect here. Let's do a conveyor wall there. This will get into there. Okay, lovely. So we have, it doesn't come in. Not worked out this bit yet, but anyway. And then rotors. So let's go back up top, see if we do have rotors going into storage, which I doubt we do. Don't think I sorted out the storage for the rotors. No. Which I should probably do. It shouldn't be too hard. We do have them. And we can always split either... We can split before or after we get them into storage, I think, with this one. Rotors were... Yeah. So I think I'm gonna get these added over here. So you're not going that way anymore. You're gonna come this way. Oh, that was the way that they were getting into this. Not where they were coming out. Oh, okay. Am I not building motors anymore? Was I building them over there? And because I changed this to purely rods and screws. Yeah, this is coming in. Make smart plates. Okay, looks like we are also need to make a rotor factory. That we can do. Screws and rods. Okay, we have a spare screws somewhere. Yeah, so there's a spare screws thing coming out here. Okay, well, anyway. It is very nearly time for a break. I need more coffee. Yeah, I'll see you in a few minutes.